Sophie, you have got to be kidding me. You have a science project due tomorrow and you didn't tell me till tonight? I have to take your sisters to Young Women's, dad's out of town, your other sister has to go to the doctor. Whatever, I have 3 assignments due tonight, one's a discussion board, I guess we'll just get it done. When your stress levels rise, sometimes we attempt to keep up the same frantic pace or even add to it and become more rushed, and we think the better off we'll be the more we get done. It's easy to be busy and overscheduled. Many of us think that our self-worth is equal to how long our to-do list is, even during the times of stress. The consequences of stress can be expressed in 4 ways. Emotional symptoms. You can feel agitated, frustrated, or moody, overwhelmed, have difficulty relaxing, feeling lonely, worthless, depressed, and avoiding others. There are also physical symptoms, which include low energy, headaches, upset stomach, pains, tense muscles, insomnia, frequent colds and infections. There are also cognitive symptoms: worry, anxiety, disorganization, inability to focus, poor judgment, and pessimism. The behavioral symptoms: changes in appetite, either eating too much or too little, procrastinating, avoiding responsibilities, increased use of alcohol or drugs, and nervous behavior such as nail biting. I think when we're stressed, we need to learn to manage our time. Some stress management solutions are to just say no or to compromise. I love taking my kids to school. I think that it's a great time to hear them, hear what they have to say, and taking them home. But I decided on this issue I would compromise once I started school, and I found carpools, found friends that would drive either one way or the other. So I drive in the mornings in one carpool and the other one drives in the afternoons. For soccer, same thing. I do Mondays, the other person does Wednesdays, and we take turns to practices because I don't need to be at every practice. So balancing your time. You can also manage your thinking. And one way is to look at the big picture. My sister called me this morning and she was having trouble figuring out what we were going to do with a situation. And I just had the answer really quick. It wasn't a big deal to me. It was a very simple solution. And she just said, I couldn't get out of my own way. I just was thinking too much about what I needed to do, and I couldn't get out of my own way and figure it out. Also, focus on the positive, not always looking at the negative side, but trying to find something good about it. Playing a game if you're at the doctor's office, or just finding something to focus on that's positive. Also, accepting things that you cannot change. Some things are just out of our control and just need to be accepted. Sharing your feelings with others, whether it's writing in a journal, talking or listening to a friend, and having a sense of humor sometimes can make your stress go away. And when you need to, asking for help or support from loved ones or a professional. You can also manage your stress by managing your lifestyle. You can spend time outdoors. There's something very great about being outdoors that makes you relax and feel happy. You also need to take care of yourself by getting enough sleep. That was a big one for me. I went from getting about 4 hours of sleep, and I made it a priority, and I decided to get at least 6. I try to get between 6 and 8 a night, and that was a big difference. Eating healthy foods and finding something that you enjoy. I didn't start playing tennis until I was 35. And I love it. Helps me relax. Something else you can do is to find a balance is make time for fun. Hang out, doing fun things with your family, relax reading books, or hanging out with a trusted friend, listening to them and having them listen to you. And lastly, have a sense of purpose in life. Focus on your family, on your spouse. Find meaning through service, serving the community or in the temple. If life is frantic, overscheduled, rushed, or you'd like to have life in your meaning, a life of meaning, gladness, peace, consider these simple stress management solutions. By small and simple things are great things that come to pass.